This is HUUC News, Harmony Unitarian Universalist Community News, on the air.
Good morning, I am Dwight Shaw.
And I am Abby Dunsmore. This morning's broadcast is focused on how people, Unitarian Universalists especially, can tell right from wrong.
Right you are, Miss Abby Dunsmore. Here to help us is our brilliant HUUC analyst. So tell us, news analyst, how can people tell right from wrong?
It's simple enough. Just ask your conscience. Just ask your conscience. It's as simple as that. Sure. I'll tell you what William Ellery Channing said. He was a famous Unitarian in the early 1800s. He said, every human being has to work to carry on within, duties to perform abroad, influence to exert, which are strangely his, and which no conscience but his own can teach.
Wow, that's deep. But listen, if all you have to do is listen to your conscience, how come people worry so much about telling right from wrong?
Because sometimes it is hard to hear your conscience. Sometimes it is tough to know what it is saying. Sometimes it sounds a little confused. So what can we do about that? Simple again. We need to feed our conscience to make it strong.
Feed it with what?
With stuff like the Unitarian Universalist principles, the Golden Rule, and whatever we can find from lots of other good sources, especially our YouTube sources. Do people ever really think about feeding their consciences? Sure! Look! There's an art show right over there. It is full of brain art that Sequoia has made to show what they want their conscience to eat. I hope our consciences don't get fat.
Let's go take a look.
Jamie says only people wearing purple are still the game. Yay! Well, now was that a fair game?
What is your name?
My name's Abby.
What do you think you should feed your conscience to make it good and strong and right all the time?
Well, my conscience needs lots of stuff to make it know what's right from wrong. It needs stuff like treating people fairly and kindly and equal, and peace, and living in harmony with all the animals and plants and stuff. And it needs to be pretty and rainbow to show that everybody is also different. And recycling helps us because we have to keep the earth clean, and that's how my conscience knows everything is right from wrong.
Okay.
Where's the second person?
What is your name?
My name's Megan.
What do you think you should feed your conscience to make it good and strong and right all the time?
Well, if I want to know what's right from wrong, then I should believe what all my country ancestors believed, that everyone is equal. I need to make my conscience strong so that it will know what is right and what is wrong. And I need to take care of the planets and the earth because that is right. And I need to recycle because that is also right. And Harmony can help me with that. And I need to read books about peace and the earth. That's what I need to do to make my conscience strong.
What is your name?
Darling, my name is Fabio Giorgio III.
What do you think you should feed your conscience to make it good and strong and right all the time?
Oh, darling, my beautiful conscience over here has everything to make it nice and strong. It has people speaking out because they need to be heard, and their opinions make people also know what's right from wrong. And the Harmony Chalice helps me because it helps me remember all of the UU principles, like treating people fairly and kindly, and respecting each other and encouraging spiritual growth. And I have love and caring and recycling to make everything the way it should be on Earth, darling. And I have balance right here to make sure everybody is balanced and make the right decisions. And I have the world here to symbolize everybody in the world should be doing the right thing and caring for each other and making sure everybody is right.
What is your name?
Dwight Schrod with a capital D.
What do you think you should feed your conscience to make it good and strong and right?
I think I should decide what to put in my conscience because I use my newspaper to decide that. You should always put goodness in, the building blocks of goodness, and multiplication and math to divide your piece. You should always have fairness, because if there's not enough fair, the world will be a bad place. You need to recycle so you can save the earth. You should always treat people fairly and kindly because that's what's right. You should encourage spiritual growth because some other spiritual places don't have enough. You should search for truth and meaning in you because you need a purpose. You should work to achieve peace and freedom so the earth would be a good place. And there's a lot. You should read, so it's awesome.
That was a great art show.
It sure was. Thank you for leading us there, news analyst. Now maybe you could just summarize how most UUs responded to today's big question about how we know right from wrong.
Right on. UUs find guidance in their own principles and ideas like the Golden Rule and from many different UU sources. They internalize these ideas. That means many different UU sources. Their conscience remembers them and can tell a UU what is right and what is wrong. Remember, Unitarian Universalism is a humanistic religion, and UUs say humans need to decide how to act. They can get useful ideas from many different religions, but they have to decide for themselves how to use these ideas.
Thank you, news analyst. Now that concludes our show for today.
Wait a minute! Don't you want some more quotes? I have about 1,000 more quotes that I'm sure you have time for.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
One quote, news analyst. That's all we have time for.
Okay, here it is. It comes from Christopher Reeves, the actor who starred as Superman and is a famous UU. He said, "I think we all have a little voice inside of us that will guide us. It may be God, I don't know. But I think if we shut out all the noise and clutter from our lives and listen to that voice, it will tell us the right thing to do."
Deep again, news analyst, but now we really do have to go. To the theme music. This is Abby Dunsmore signing off for HUUC. That is HUUC. That stands for Harmony Unitarian Universalist Community. And this is Dwight Schrod signing off too.